good YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy, Real Talk Boxing. We back at you again. As you can see, I'm putting in work. Got the sauna top on, and I'm out here sweating. Just finished my workout. But while I was out here sweating it up, Manny Pacquiao popped in my head. Manny Pacquiao popped in my head, and I was kind of curious on why two of the top dogs in the welterweight division want Manny Pacquiao so bad. Now, you had Keith Thurman back in the day who was screaming Manny Pacquiao, who was on stage during an interview with Errol Spence sitting right beside him and completely bypassing Errol Spence and saying, I want Manny Pacquiao. Obviously, Keith Thurman was ducking Errol Spence. He wanted Manny Pacquiao for whatever the reason is. These other elite fighters want Manny Pacquiao. Of course, Keith Thurman got Manny Pacquiao and found out very quickly that he couldn't deal with him. He couldn't handle him. He got knocked down. He got beat to the punch. The scorecards were a little bit wider than I thought. But at the end of the day, the 40-year-old, 41-year-old Manny Pacquiao reigned victorious over the younger Keith Thurman. Keith one-time Thurman, Keefy Poo. So now we're talking about Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Now, if you guys think that they're up to fight each other next, now Terence Crawford handled his business last weekend against Kell Brook in grand fashion, by the way. Now it's up to Errol Spence to handle his business with Danny Swift Garcia, which isn't a walk in the park. Like many, I see Errol Spence winning this fight, but like I said, the car wreck, we don't know what type of damage was done, but we'll find out. But if no damage was done in that car wreck, then I can see Spence pulling away with a victory. Unanimous decision. I don't know if he'll stop Danny because Danny's got a beard. He's got a beard and a half. I remember that shot he took from Lucas Matisse. Mouthpiece flew into the third row. So let's go to Terence Crawford right quick. At the end of Terence Crawford's bout last Saturday, he was asked who he wants next. And he looks at Bob Arum, because that's Bob Arum's job. Terence Crawford will tell you repeatedly, it's not my job to set up fights. I can call out fighters, but I'm not going to call them out every time you put a camera in my face. My job is to train and to fight and to win. So they asked about Errol Spence to Bob Arum. Bob Arum says, look, Errol Spence is going to run from Terence Crawford as long as he possibly can. Okay? Then Terence Crawford turns around and says, I would love that fight, but I'm looking to secure a fight with Manny Pacquiao. There we go again. An elite welterweight with a belt, mind you, wanting Manny Pacquiao. What is up with that? And then you have Errol Spence. Errol Spence in an interview says, Danny Garcia is not being looked past. He's my opponent next, standing in front of me. Should I win that fight, it's Manny Pacquiao and then Terence Crawford. Again, an elite welterweight wanting Manny Pacquiao. So you have to ask yourself this question, why do they want this guy? I'll tell you why they want Manny Pacquiao. First of all, he's a money fight. You fight Manny Pacquiao, you're getting paid. It is what it is. Second of all, he's 41 years old, give or take. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he's 41 years old. So that's a little long in the tooth, okay, to be fighting at a professional level. So these guys think that they have an advantage over Manny Pacquiao, which on the outside looking in, you would think so, but this is Manny Pacquiao we're talking about. I don't care what anyone says. Manny Pacquiao is a problem for anybody at 29 years old or 41 years old. He's a problem for anybody. Anybody. But they do have the age advantage on Manny Pacquiao. Thirdly, Manny Pacquiao is a world champion. He has a belt. He has a belt. So you're looking at money, the age factor, and the belt. So if you're fighting Manny Pacquiao, it's a unification bout. Either way you look at it. These young, hungry lions think that they're going to have an advantage over Manny Pacquiao should they fight him. That's why they want Manny Pacquiao so bad. But Keith Thurman, who isn't near a Terence Crawford or an Errol Spence, found out the hard way. Do I think Manny Pacquiao could beat Errol Spence or Terence Crawford? No, let me rephrase the question. Do I think Manny Pacquiao stands a chance? Does he have a chance of beating these two hungry young lions? Yes, I think there is a chance. Do I lean more towards the younger fighters? Of course, I do. But you have to remember this is Manny Pacquiao we're talking about. 8-time division world champion. He didn't look slow when he fought Keefe Poo or Adrian Broner. And Adrian Broner had to find out the hard way. But Adrian Broner was just looking for a payday in that fight. And looking to survive, honestly. But what is your take on this? Why do these young, strong, elite lions in the welterweight division want little old Manny Pacquiao? Leave your comment below. Let me know. As always, respect all, fear none. Till the next time. God bless. Real Talk Boxing. We gone.